Alright guys, in today's video I'm going to be reviewing a figure that I want to review to get out of the way I haven't purchased him, but I want to get him out of the way for the new 2.0 King Ghidorah, Mecha King Ghidorah that came out, and I just spoiled it. And also, if you looked at the main video, you already know what it is. But without further ado, let's get into the original first Bandai Mecha King Ghidorah from Godzilla vs. King Ghidorah 1991. Starting off with his tag, and I don't mean old as in the original Mecha King Ghidorah, but it looks the exact same. They literally used the same mold, but changed it up a bit. But we got a nice image of King Ghidorah on the front, Mecha King Ghidorah. It's weird that there's a space between the Mecha and the King and the Ghidorah, but got a nice image of King Ghidorah on the front here. Inside actually is the King Ghidorah logo. That's pretty rare for some. And there's Mecha King Ghidorah, a bunch of stuff I can't read. Back is cut out to Mecha King Ghidorah's wing, Godzilla vs. King Ghidorah, Bandai movie monster series. I like the green glow right there and the golden outline, but that makes sense why they made it golden. But time to put King Ghidorah back in his sleeve. But now it's time to get into the figure, which me personally, I don't really love this figure. I know it's the original, and for those out there who really like this figure, I apologize, but I just really don't like this head sculpt. And this isn't even a new mold that they made. And the color isn't even golden, which, I mean, it is, but it's this dark gold, so I don't really like that. If they made it this gold, because they literally have it on the wings, this is sort of getting into paint, but if they made they had the gold, they just but we did get a 2.0, which looks a lot better. But without further ado, let's get into detail. Starting off with the I won't go over this as detail because they're the exact same, but I think it's an okay sculpt of the King Ghidorah 1991, but this is literally also, now that I notice it, I just have a Bandai King Ghidorah 1991, the original toy head, which is actually sort of funny. The only new sculpt here is the mecha head, but not new sculpt for the figure, because this is a literal remake, because look, it even says it on the bottom of the feet. Wait, that says 1993, wrong foot. See if we can focus. 1998. That was one of the first. And also, this toy looks very old. I've had this for a long time, so it's really beat up. But back to the detail on the heads. I think again, they're an okay mold. I think the tongue looks very nice. Same thing with the teeth. All the detailing of the skin with the gold plates, and then in the middle you have these the little wires for the necks. And we have Mecha King Ghidorah's head, which looks also really good. I love the green that they used, but that's again getting into color. But the detail on the mouth is just incredible. Same thing with the neck moving down. We got the detail right there. I don't really know what that is, but looks very nice. Also on the back of all the necks, there's the detail. On the back of the wings, there's a ton of incredible detail with the detail of all the metal wings, even on the front. There's not as much detail on the front because it's the winging pattern, but still, it's very nice detail in terms of all the robotic parts. Same thing with this chest area. This looks incredible. All the little details. And this thing extends, or at least in the SH Monster it's one. But in the movie, it extends to electrocute Godzilla, which I think that looks good. I think it captures that very well, even with the little dot in the middle or whatever that is. Moving down to the legs or into the crotch, we have very nice detail on the robotic parts again, and the skin on the legs. And in the crotch, we have all the way the detail, pretty much also down the tail. It's all those scales, and at the end of the tail, we have nice detail for the mechanized parts. So overall, the figure detail is very nice, so 10 solid stars in terms of detail. But without further ado, let's get into size comparisons, which this guy is pretty big. This guy was my first biggest Godzilla figure ever, but we got Void Ghidorah, King Ghidorah 2001, another bunch of King Ghidorahs. I'm sorry, but this is going to be the next video I have to do because I am pretty sure, like, I'm very sure that I'm going to get the 2.0 very soon, and this is just going to be forgotten. If I don't do it now, I'm probably just going to forget about it because of how ugly this thing is, but tin can, trash can, boy. Kiryu Kai, which actually looks better. Batra larval form. Manda 2004. And finally, Shin Kamen Rider, or Shin Master Rider, whatever you want to call it. And again, like I said, earlier, this guy's humongous, and not just with the wings, the heads. Like the middle head, I wish again it was like this, like lined up with the heads, but it does also make him taller, so that's sort of a good thing. But anyways, let's get into articulation, which there isn't a lot. The wings moved, but this is a weird story. When I bought this figure, I literally just took it out of the package, right? I didn't really kick the package around, or I didn't kick it at all, and it wasn't like broken. But I tried moving the wings, and then they both popped off, so they were broken, but I didn't want to return it because I really liked it, so I just glued them on, but they would move. So articulation in the wings, no head articulation. I think on the old one it does though, but the legs move. Oh my god, they're so tight. It's because I don't move this thing's legs a lot. I don't really move any of their legs a lot, except for these videos, but yeah, the legs have a full swivel. For some reason mine is also broken at the tail, which makes the tail move. And this is not a bootleg, as you saw. It literally came with the tag, but the tail does move, which I think I accidentally broke it, so I made the tail move, but it's not gonna pop off, but still it holds up. But yeah, 10 solid stars in terms of articulation. But without further ado, let's get into paint. Yeah. It's like the gold on, wait, no, not gold, but it has this weird mustard color for the gold on Mecha King Ghidorah. I really don't like it. And heads up, I might do a video review on a movie soon. So, and this is probably, if I do ever do one, this is probably the first time I'm going to go over. And I'm watching Space Amoeba. And there's Ganymedes. And also shout out to Rado. He hasn't done anything to support me. Or he doesn't really know who I am, I'm pretty sure. But still, I love Rado's content. And he's sort of a small creator. He doesn't have 10K subscribers like the big guys. But he's still a really cool guy. Please check out his channel. And don't forget to like and subscribe to me. But only do it if you want to. But it helps out. But yeah, again, let's get back into the paint. Whoa, bro, I cannot say words. Yeah, the gold is I'm not a fan of. It's just, yeah, I really don't like it compared to the new ones we got. If this is literally the gold they used on the normal King Ghidorah 1991, and it's just really annoying, and I'm glad we got a new one, but still. It's an okay mode or paint. The teeth are white. The eyes are this red. Oh my god, I still can't pronounce stuff. And the pupils are black. Mecha King Ghidorah has green eyes and red at this tip of him. His whole neck is silver. Pretty much everything on this guy is silver. More gold moving into the tail and the crotch and everywhere. More silver here. This better looking gold on the wings on the inside of them. Pretty sure that's it for the paint. But still, I think the paint was a really nice job, especially these green eyes on Mecha King Ghidorah. I love this. I love the color green in general, but this green just looks so good. I wish we had a kaiju that was fully green. Yo, wait, we do. We have multiple. What am I doing? We have Manda. We have Ghidorah. I technically Kamen Rider, but I don't know. But yeah. Still, I'm gonna get Ghidorah. Oh my god, I keep stuttering. And I hopefully they add Ghidorah by the end of the year. Like they added like pretty much every single other Toys Dream project. Not Toys Dream project. The box set. Not the memorial. Oh my god. But yeah. Again, back to the figure. 10 solid stars in terms of paint. But just a little side one, I wanted to talk about. This is just gonna be a quick little one. But I wanted to talk about this book that I found. Can't really see it, but it's like a magazine, and it's like, I think it's a really cool magazine. It's got like, I'm just gonna flip to the one page that I'm gonna show you guys, but it is so cool. It has probably this guy's biggest Godzilla collection ever, or in the world probably. Like, look at all those toys. It's like that's his room. That's crazy. But yeah, just wanted to show this book off. I think it's a really cool book. So if you find this, check it out. But yeah, that is it for today's video on Mecha King Ghidorah, and I will see you guys in the next one for. I'm sorry, guys.